COVID, there's this like period when you're like really safe, allegedly, and I'm still in that period, so I'm the maybe one of the safest people in the room. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. But anywho, I try really hard to be funny, and my 10 brothers and sisters always remind me that I'm just not really funny, and I should stop trying. So if I make jokes, please just laugh politely, and we'll keep it moving. But thank you so much, and congratulations to all of our 30 and under winners that are here tonight. It truly was a pleasure to read all of your bios and all the things that you are doing in our community to make it a better place. We see you, we appreciate you, the work that you're doing. It makes a difference, so thank you. I want to talk about my experience. I was very excited and a little surprised that someone nominated me for the opportunity to be in amongst a group of leaders that I was able to be with last year. But I felt really proud that the work I have been doing was being acknowledged. And I remember finding out that I would be on the cover of the magazine. And in full transparency, it was very emotional because a lot of spaces that I occupy professionally, there's not a lot of people that look like me. We know in this last year with the year of social unrest that there's a lot of disparities, and people of color tend to be treated differently and not the same as everyone else. And that wasn't the experience I had from Jackson Magazine. I wasn't judged based off of the color of my skin, but based off of the work I had done in my community. And if you haven't experienced that before, which you may not if you don't look like me, but it is a challenge that I go through every single day, especially in the professional world, but that we're working to overcome. And so I appreciate the fact that I didn't have to face that battle with Jackson Magazine. I was chosen because of the work, not because of what I look like. I'll tell you, a lot of amazing things have happened in this last year. You may know we have a new president and CEO at Henry Ford Allegiance Health. And to echo what I've just said, she is a woman of color. And in my professional development, when you see a woman who looks like you in such a prestigious position, you start fangirling her. So last year when I came and got the award, I got to meet Paula Autry, the president of Henry Ford Allegiance Health, and I think my hands were like shaking. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I want to meet like my idol. I don't know, am I dressed good enough? Like, do I have anything in my teeth? It was just totally amazing. And just a couple months later, I began reporting directly to her, and so now she mentors me and meets with me and shares our thoughts and ideas, and we work together. And that started right here. Well, not in this room, it was a room a couple floors up, but in this space. And it truly is an honor to be recognized at this event, and then the opportunities that are open, the recognition that happens, being, in the 30 and Under magazine. And so now, before I worked at a local credit union and did some amazing work, and now, since this opportunity, I've transitioned to Henry Ford Allegiance Health, where I'm the Director of Community Engagement. So I have the opportunity to oversee all of the relationships that we have in the communities with our various stakeholders. And also I get to work with the Central Market. So I get to go out into other markets in the surrounding areas and create relationships, real authentic relationships where we're able to work together and really bring equitable healthcare into our local communities. And so it's just a really amazing job. You get to talk to people all day long. It's so cool. Now I wish we could just go to lunch every day. That was probably be a lot more fun than just Zoom meetings, but one day we'll get back there, I hope. And so some other opportunities I've been able to have, I serve now on the newly created MLK Corridor Improvement. So I work with the city of Jackson to really just ensure that we're providing equity and doing the things that are right in our most disenfranchised populations. I serve on the executive committee of the NAACP. I'm also the membership chair, so if anybody is interested in becoming a member, please let me know. I've started my own seafood eating show, right? Whoever would have thought evolving your professional career would allow you to do some really great things in your personal life. And this is a show that I invite guests in our community who can share their platforms with a focus on diversity, inclusion, and equity. I'm a part of so many different things in the community. I've gotten more board opportunities than anyone in the whole world should have. But fortunately, with my position within the hospital, I'm able to, if it isn't a good fit for me, I'm able to help support that position and put the right person that can represent the healthcare system in that role. And so, long story short, I'm very busy, which is a great thing, because when you're impacting our community in a positive way, it just really matters. The work that you do, the conversations that you have, the love that you show, it really matters in this community. And I'm just honored to be a leader in this community and to watch all of you as you lead the areas that you impact in the community. And I'll say this finally, you know, as I'm transitioning into 30, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to be like transitioning there soon. I thought maybe, I guess the right thing to do is leave you with some wisdom. I don't know if I'm qualified to do that, but I'll just leave you with a little bit of wisdom. I remember I went to Parkside Middle School, and if you've heard my story, you've heard how traumatizing that experience was. But one of the things I remember that was positive from that experience was there is a quote on the wall, and I don't know why I remember this or will never forget it, but it said, "Stand for what's right, even if you're standing alone." And I want to empower all of you that as you transition and grow into the person that you're being created to be, that you're unapologetic about who you are. Don't conform to people's ideas of who you should be. Don't try to change who you are so that space is created for you. Be intentional about who you are. Grow and evolve, but don't change to try to fit a system that isn't designed for you. Instead, work to change that system so that it's more inclusive for everyone. I want to empower you to really do the work that you're called to do. I want to empower you to be kind, to be empathetic, to realize that you may not understand what a person is going through, but try to understand that. You may not have experienced that, but try. To love. It's okay to love, to forgive. And most importantly, just never stop. It's going to get tough. There's going to be work that you're going to do that's going to be challenging. Really going to be challenging, and there's going to be some battles that you lose, and there's going to be some that you win. But whatever you do, just don't give up. This community needs all of you as leaders so that we can empower the next generation of leaders who are coming to make the right decisions, to practice equity in their work, to be inclusive, to care about other people, and to make this a safe space for all of us to network and work in. So again, I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for this space, and I hope that all of your future endeavors are as amazing as mine have been after getting this award. And we, as a Jackson community, are proud of each and every one of you leaders. So thank you.
That was wonderful, and I hope that everyone takes her to heart on that. So you're doing great things now in your community. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Scott Clow Extraordinaire, our radio host at K105.3, one of our sponsors for tonight. He's going to MC the event, so when I turn the mic over to him, I have no control, so just so you know. So take it away, Scott.
How about a big round of applause for Shelley and the whole crew from Jackson Magazine. I do want to tell you how passionate they are about this. Normally at this time I would give Donovan a hard time about something, but they've been very passionate about this. I've been part of an email chain about wanting to honor each and every one of you for everything that you've done, and they have definitely put a concerted effort into doing this. So again, a big round of applause for Jackson Magazine for doing everything that they've done. Unfortunately, they had to cancel the 40 and over awards. It had nothing to do with COVID. It's just we all had prostate exams on the same day. And she had one scheduled too, which was weird. We were scheduled to have someone actually hand you the awards tonight. That won't happen. So if you're not familiar with what you look like, someone will point to you and let you know which one to grab. Mark Allen was going to be here. Prostate exam. Sorry. So fingers crossed. Not during the exam, but fingers crossed everything's okay with him. So here, I'm going to be announcing the winners in no particular order. Actually, we're going to do it in alphabetical order. And when I call your name, I'm going to read a little about you as you come up. And what we're going to have to do in order to socially distance, rather than coming here, we're going to have you go over there. Shelley has got a freshly sanitized microphone for you. And if you'd like to say something, you are more than welcome to do so. So over the next 15 minutes, I'm going to go through a year-by-year story of my life, 15 minutes with each. Can we go to the first slide, please? No, I'm just kidding. All right. That was another night. So here we go. Let's get started. Our first honoree, Ryan Broughton. Where's Ryan? Ryan, where? Come on up here. Over there. Over there, Ryan. There we go. As an empathetic individual and someone who has battled his bouts with anxiety, Ryan knew he needed to do something but wasn't sure exactly what path to take. After he graduated from Jackson College, he went on to a social work program at Spring Arbor University before advancing to the master's program and graduating with a distinction of magna cum laude. Ryan currently works as a utilization manager at Lifeways Community Mental Health and plays a prominent role in the community helping others. Prior to accepting this position, Ryan worked as a school social worker at East Jackson Elementary. Ryan is a Lifeways Children's Waiver Coordinator, which involves screening families for possible entry into the Children's Waiver Program and helping them assess and navigate resources and benefits to assist their loved ones. He also helps supervise the Youth Peer Support Program, sits on the Wraparound Community Team, is an advocate of the Suicide Prevention Coalition, and recently participated in the annual Stomp Out Suicide event. In addition, he has created social media content for Lifeways that educated the public on anxiety and coping skills during the COVID-19 pandemic. A big round of applause, well-deserved one for Ryan Broughton.
I wasn't prepared to say anything, so I'll keep it short and sweet. Congratulations to everyone else who won this award. I was super honored to get it. It's always nice to have your work recognized, especially when you're doing things in the community, trying to better other people's lives. So working in mental health, it can be taxing at times. Working at Lifeways, we see a lot of things that maybe people shouldn't see, but it's always an honor to be able to help our consumers and get someone through a tough time with mental health, especially during COVID. It's been very difficult, some of the things these people are going through. So to be able to be an advocate for them, for the community, it's truly an honor. This award's an honor, and congratulations to all you guys, and thank you.
Congratulations, and congratulations on being able to find your picture as well. There will be, speaking of pictures, and by the way, our photographer here tonight, we pointed out that there was just one 30 and under former, but yeah, she is a former 30 and under, still a 30 and under. Are you still under 30?
Yeah.
All right, we'll cart you later. Don't worry about it. Next up, our next 30 and under award receiver is Amanda Carrion. Amanda, where are you? Amanda Carrion, is she here? Amanda is not here, but let me tell you a little bit about Amanda. Excellence is in standard of care is the top priority for Amanda Carrion, certified pharmacy technician at Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy. She began her career at Brown's over 4 years ago when she saw that she had an opening for a clerk, and she had attended Jackson College for 2 years, completing a healthcare coursework. After just 1 year, Amanda advanced from clerk to certified technician based on her admirable work ethic. Amanda's position carries a tremendous amount of responsibility as she is tasked with processing prescription, verifying prescription orders, understanding prescription processing guidelines and insurance claims, claim data, filling prescription orders, maintaining medication inventory, coordinating patient plan of care duties, and performing daily quality control procedures, among other tasks. I don't know about you, I can't remember to take my meds half the time, so this is a very, very impressive resume. She runs 2 different programs, the medication synchronization and medication pack programs. And outside of her role as pharmacy technician, Amanda is involved with class field trip coordination at Northwest Elementary School, is a classroom mom, and is an equipment manager for a soccer club. How about a big round of applause for Amanda Carrion? Next up, Laura Costin. Laura. All right, big round of applause. Laura, thanks for watching online. Congratulations, Laura. By the way, this is all on Facebook Live, so if you want to go back, you can watch all of it. I can tell you're all ready. You're excited about it. I'm going to be there. Viewing party at your place. Laura's Costin's post-college life is focused on making Jackson a home for herself and others. Laura grew up in Metro Detroit, but moved to the Jackson area in 2010 to attend Spring Arbor University, where, following a brief stint as a social work major, she switched to studying accounting after a pivotal experience with it as a teen. I don't know how many of you have had accounting experiences as a teen that were life-changing. I too had one. Just me? I did. Okay, just me. And Laura. During her senior year of college, Laura began interning part-time on the audit team at the Jackson branch of Raymond. Her senior year, she took on her second internship on the tax team, and she accepted a full-time position with the firm on the governmental audit team upon graduation. Today, in addition to working with clients, she coaches a team of staff as an advisory and tax manager. She has a whistle, too, as a coach. It's pretty impressive. Laura stayed in Jackson for the job, but didn't know many people in the area besides her husband, Troy, whom she married in 2015. Making Jackson a home has motivated her desire to get involved with the community by volunteering at the Jackson First Church of the Nazarene and with Compassionate Ministries of Jackson County. To that end, Laura joined the Jackson Young Professionals in 2016 and has volunteered with JYP's annual Bright Walls Mural Festival since 2018. This year, she became an official member of the Bright Walls team and took on more responsibility as the group's treasurer. So congratulations to Laura Costin. Laura, another round of applause for her. Next up, Camille Ghazi. Camille, are you here? There you go. How you doing?
You want me to take the long route, or?
Man, whatever you want to do. I mean, if you want to feel like it's the Olympic torch and go around, you go for it, man. All right, that's fine. Go for it. All right. Camille Ghazi's career and volunteer work are bound together. I love this. By a passion for people on the margins. In his volunteer work for the Rotary Club of Jackson, as he rotates around the room, the Egyptian-American social worker has helped build ramps for disabled people in the Jackson community. As an involved citizen, he's attended Jackson's, you're going to have to do a couple more laps, Jackson Citizen Police Academy to better understand the relationship between policing and racial justice. And in his work at Henry Ford Allegiance Health System, he earned the Honeybee Award for paying out of pocket to supply patients with clothes they wouldn't have otherwise had. His big focus is on social injustice. Kamal's focus on building relationships has resulted in an extended 7-year tenure at Jackson CVS, where he works part-time as a pharmacy technician. It's where he met his wife, Alexia. Am I saying that right, Alexia? Okay, beautiful. Currently, Kamal is doing clinicals in social work associate at the University of Michigan C.S. Mott's Children's Hospital, where he works with children who battle cancer. The program is designed to study the long-term effects of the disease on youth and adolescents. Since writing of the article, Kamal is now a medical advocacy coordinator and capital sexual assault response team coordinator for EVE Incorporated, a nonprofit that provides support services to survivors of domestic and sexual violence, stalking, and elder abuse in Lansing. Please, a big round of applause for Kamal.
So, I'd like to thank everyone, of course, for this wonderful opportunity.
Actually, since the award, I got a congressional award and another state award highlighting what I've done, which I'm extremely grateful for. And yeah, and I'm lucky to have my mom and my wife here. My dad was supposed to come, but like COVID, and he had a cataract surgery too, but yeah.
He was part of the 50, you know.
He was part
Yeah.
of the column. Thank you.
Big round of applause. Keep it going. All right. I read everything that you guys are doing, and I just think to myself, I was proud I washed a dish before I came here. You are all volunteering everywhere. Wow. Next up, Haley Hammond. Haley. There we are. Haley. Big round of applause for Haley. Being younger than many of your co-workers and co-collaborators could be intimidating for anyone. Being a young woman in a male-dominated field could be intimidating too, but for Haley Hammond, both scenarios serve as an opportunity to continually prove her impressive work ethic. Hammond began working at Commonwealth Associates in 2017 as a project coordinator and was promoted to land services specialist last year. Her typical daily tasks include general project management, proposal work, creating project schedules and budgets, client communication, and working with property owners. Her favorite part of the job is working with all the people within the company and being faced with different challenges. Haley is currently pursuing her bachelor's degree in business. The Jackson native knows the commitment it takes to work full-time, raise a family, and go to school. She also knows how rewarding and fulfilling it can be. Having many successful role models positively impacted her personally and professionally. Her work and involvement in the Jackson community continues to have an impact too. As part of her Michigan International Right of Way Association, she serves as an education chair member and certified course coordinator, helping coordinate, plan, and host classes. She also assists with the bake sales for Relay for Life and donates Christmas gifts for Operation Good Cheer. Haley, congratulations. Big round of applause for Haley.
First, I'd just like to thank Jackson Magazine and everybody else here tonight, Scott and the photographer, for just taking time to honor everybody here. And congratulations, everybody that is receiving the award and has received this award. It's a pretty cool thing to have the community provide something like this. So, thank you, and you guys, congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Round of applause. I think COVID has affected our applausibility. We're all doing golf claps. It's as if Brian Stewart just made a putt, and we're just, that's wonderful. It was great. It was great.
Thank you.
Please don't be offended that I insulted your clapping ability. I'm certain you're a great clapper. Matter of fact, let's all try clapping a little bit more. Come on, big round of applause for everybody. Clap like you actually mean it. You're still golf clapping, sir. It's still a golf clap. You're not fooling anybody. Next up in our 30 and under class, how about a big round of applause for Marshall Heslaw? Marshall. Well, let me tell you about Marshall. Let's talk about him, or her, since they're not here. Yes, him. I'm so sorry. Marshall is in his 6th year as a school counselor with Catholic Charities of Jackson, Lenawee, and Hillsdale counties. He is assigned to 3 elementary schools in Greater Jackson, where he counsels K through 6 students, St. John, Queen of the Miraculous Medal, and Sacred Heart. Because of the pandemic, he has worked remotely since last spring. Marshall's job involves meeting with students individually or in groups to address social, emotional, academic, and other issues that affect their lives. When public health is not a concern, he is a presence at sporting events and music recitals and regularly rolls up his sleeves to volunteer at school-sponsored activities. Being visual, he said, goes with the territory and helps build trust among the students and the families that he serves. Despite the present shift to remote instruction and the limits on in-person meeting and events, Marshall continues to maintain and build relationships leveraging technology. He schedules virtual check-ins with students and families, and he has created a YouTube videos on various topics. He also produces music videos to send to students, families, and staff. Marshall Heslaw, big round of applause for Marshall. We're getting a little better. It's not as golf clappy, but we can do better as a team. I believe in each and every one of you. Danielle Mackey. Big round of applause. Back when she was attending Siena Heights University and imagining her career, Danielle Mackey often drove by the Jackson headquarters of Consumers Energy and wondered if it was out of reach. Now, about 3 years later, she is a member of the Consumers Energy's hometown team, applying her talents in communication, branding, and strategic events. Danielle is a communications advisor at Consumers Energy and works strategically to advance Consumers Energy's mission. As a communicator and event strategist, she has managed some of Consumers Energy's largest events through venues like the North American International Auto Show, the Grand Rapids Art Prize, and Michigan International Speedway. She also coordinates with key associations and community partners and assists with promoting grants through Consumers Energy Foundation. Danielle is a Jackson native and a 2009 Jackson High School graduate, and recently began volunteering with Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Jackson County. She was named the 2019 New Big Sister of the Year. Danielle loves working on large projects with diverse groups. Working for Consumers Energy reinforces her passion by supporting and empowering her to make decisions, follow through, and contribute to the place she has always called home. Danielle Mackey. And she is also the cover of the Jackson magazine. So now you can officially add cover person to your resume.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of shocked and ruined my mascara looking at that when I went to go pick them up because I didn't know. But first and foremost, I would like to say congratulations to all of the 30 and under that received and was honored this year. I think it's really important. Jackson has a bad rep sometimes as being a small city, a prison city. And I think it's really important that people recognize the young talent that we have here and also the difference that we're making within our community for it to be a better and safer place for people to strive and grow. So I want to say congratulations to all of you. A truly honored to be a part, to stand next to you and be in this magazine. And since then, I also have been promoted, so I'm the Community Engagement Manager for Consumers Energy, and I'll be doing similar to Maisha Jones. I'll be very involved in community and just doing more throughout the state, and this has been such a wonderful opportunity. Jackson Magazine, I'm so thankful. The whole process is super easy, but I am grateful for this experience, and I really hope that this continues and just, you know, it's an inspiration for a lot of people, especially for someone of color. To Maisha's point, because she made a great one, is that to be on a magazine and like my little seen it, and she was just overjoyed. And I think that's extremely important in the world that we're living in, that we keep things diverse, that equity, you know, drives our whole mission in our companies. So I'm happy to be a part of that, and I know all of you are also making that drive as well. So congratulations and thank you.
Congratulations. What? Did I miss Casey Hansen?
She's not here, but we want it read.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yep, there I did. I missed it. Casey Hansen, not here, but Casey is an incredible young lady. Casey did not know what she wanted to study in college, but she was sure of one thing. She wanted to have an impact on people. Majoring in communication studies and minoring in broadcasting, the Spring Arbor University grad learned how to effectively communicate with others to share important stories. As the program coordinator at Experience Jackson, she sees many positive stories about the Jackson's community on a daily basis, working digitally on website management, blogs, social media, email marketing, and advertising. Casey also maintains community partnerships. Although the South Carolina native did not grow up in Jackson, she has quickly found a reason to love her home here in Michigan. Casey loves going to Jackson's annual events, getting to eat at each restaurant, and meeting new people in the community. Being plugged into the local community is important to Casey, who recently graduated from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce's Leadership Jackson Academy and sits on the board for the Arts and Cultural Alliance of Jackson County. Casey, congratulations to you. And I'm sorry I missed you. It was completely unintentional. Next up, Joe Richmond. Come on up, Joe. 3 key philosophies guide Joe Richmond, 25 years old, as a sales account executive at the Richmond Agency and in his community involvement. Taking care of others, giving support to others, and giving to those in need. As one example of supporting others, Joe created the PC Memorial Golf Outing after his 24-year-old best friend died earlier this year. The event raised a substantial amount of money to help his friend's family offset expenses. The event has already become a tradition that will extend into the future. As part of a college project for an Olivet College, he created and conducted a donation and food drive for the Battle Creek Homeless Shelter. He drove from house to house and city to city to pick up donations. From friends and family, the food collected nearly filled 5 shopping carts. Joe graduated from Olivet College with a bachelor's degree in insurance and risk management in the spring of 2019. Although he grew up around insurance and worked there through high school, he officially joined the family-owned Richmond Agency in May of 2020. He is a 4th-generation employee at the agency. Joe is also a member of the Michigan Association of Insurance Agents, the Jackson Area Association of Realtor, and the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. A big round of applause for Joe Richmond.
First and foremost, just want to say thank you and congratulations to everybody. I'm very honored to be standing up here receiving, this award with the rest of you guys. It's always been a goal of mine to make a positive impact in the community and make a change, and so I will continue to do so. Congratulations.
I would very much like to be invited to a Michigan Association of Insurance Agents convention. I imagine it's just crazy wild.
You'll have fun.
Off the hook. I want to be there. You and me, Donovan, we're going. All right. Next up, Ryan Rumpola. Ryan, come on down. And I'm saying that right, Rumpola. All right. As an athletic trainer in the physician practice setting for the Henry Ford Allegiance Health Sports Medicine Clinic, Ryan Rumpola provides direct patient care to athletes at 8 area high schools and 3 colleges. Also works with weekend warriors and people with arthritis. Ryan met Dr. Joseph Mendelin from Henry Ford Allegiance Sports Medicine while covering the International Weightlifting Masters World Championship in Barcelona, Spain. That's where we met. You remember that? When I was holding the things, lifting them heavy? Yes, that was me. That led him to coming to Jackson. It's all me. As a team player, he helped by putting himself on the front lines as a symptom screener and wherever else the hospital needed him during the pandemic. Among many other experiences in the healthcare field, Ryan is the lead athletic trainer for the USA Weightlifting Sports Medicine Society and participates in a diversity and inclusion work group for the Michigan Athletic Trainers Association, Trainer Society. He is a member of the American College of Sports Medicine, the National Athletic Trainers Association, and the Great Lakes Athletic Trainers Association. Ryan, 26 years old, he also referees soccer, including at the collegiate and professional levels. So for those of you that don't understand soccer, he can explain it to you. We'll be talking afterwards. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training and a doctorate degree in the same field from Indiana State University. He was named Athletic Trainer of the Year in 2019 while working at the Attica, Indiana Junior Senior High School. Big round of applause for Ryan Rampola. Ryan.
So the joke is there was only...
I think you got to push the bottom of that. You got to push the bottom. Oh, hey, push and hold. Push and hold. Is it not turning on?
Yeah, so the joke is there was only one athletic trainer at that high school, so I'm glad I was the athletic trainer of the year. But really, thank you to Dr. Medlin that brought me to Jackson. When I came here on a visit, I quickly realized that there was a lot of need and a lot of things that I could help with here, especially in the sports medicine field. Thank you to Jackson Magazine. This has been awesome. It is kind of a rolling joke with patients now, and on Sunday I was giving out the COVID vaccines, and I open up the door, I do my introduction of what we're going to do that day or do during that appointment. He looks right at me and goes, you're in Jackson Magazine. So we are seen, we are heard, and it is great. So thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone else.
Shelley,
Yes,
you
sir.
can have this one.
Now it turns on.
Now it turns on?
Turns on.
Did you tap it?
Yes.
Go? All right, gotcha. All right, next up, Emily Thomas. There are times when a person may seek out their calling in life, and other times when the calling finds them. For Emily Thomas, it was the latter. Emily needed a summer job during college and found one working for the Jackson Parks and Recreation. Little did she know it would be a life-defining summer that would set her on a career path that she has followed since. After college, a full-time position opened at the Jackson Parks and Recreation, and Emily jumped at the chance to do what she loved. She now manages the American One Event Center in Cascades Falls and reminds radio people when they're putting on chili cook-offs not to spill on the new carpet repeatedly. In addition to event planning, she also oversees staffing and operations and programs and events. Emily says that she is fortunate to have a supportive family, including her husband, Ethan, and bosses who mentor her. She believes that making a difference is truly the best part of her job. Big round of applause for Emily.
Yes, thank you. And I'd like to say congratulations to everyone here. It's well-deserved. And I just want to say thank you for being part of a difference that's happening here in Jackson. I think that's what we're here for. So, and then I also want to just say thank you again to my husband and my boss and everyone within the county just to empower us young professionals and taking us to where we are today and much further. Thank you.
And last but not least, Caitlin Williams. Caitlin will be the last person to stand in front of you while someone awkwardly reads about her. Caitlin received a bachelor's in psychology from Michigan State University, so she's been analyzing us all this entire time. No, she's got a bachelor's in psychology from MSU. Go green, go white. But her life, there it is right there, went down an unexpected path after graduation when she enrolled in Teach for America, which finds outstanding leaders to teach in low-income schools. There, she helped seventh graders in an extremely under-resourced school in Indianapolis, find footholds for academic success. Today, Caitlin works for the Jackson County Intermediate School District as the attendance officer and homeless programs coordinator. In addition to her full-time job, Caitlin is also an energizing education literacy mentor at Cascades Elementary, a certified yoga instructor who volunteer teaches in the community, and this year was a candidate for the Jackson Public School Board. She also serves as a board member for the Council of Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect and on a variety of councils, including the School Justice Partnership, Whole Child Collaborative, Continuum of Care, a homeless service organization, Jackson Collaborative Network, Collective Impact Work, and Youth Net. Caitlin Williams, everyone. All the time.
All the time. I am a little disappointed we're going to be missing out on the networking hour because I am so impressed by the people and the leaders in front of us today. I just am honored to be in the same group as all these wonderful people, and I want to thank Jackson Mack and everyone else that's here today. And let's just continue to do this good work and move Jackson forward.
Well, there you go. That is the 30 and under class of 2020. Please join us in congratulating these inspiring young community members. Big round of applause for each and every one of them here. Here we have, we're gonna take a look at some videos here now from Michigan Works. This is not the video.
Good evening. My name is Shamar Mayer. I am the Executive Director of Michigan Works Southeast. And we are pleased to be here virtually celebrating all of you, not you, but you and you for your fantastic work in being nominated and awarded a 30 for 30 here with Jackson Magazine. Thank you, Jackson Magazine, for all the work that you've done in our community and to highlight these fantastic individuals. We want to say how much we value you as an award recipient, not only because of the great work that you do in the community, because you are also the workforce of the future. So we are looking at you as leaders of today and tomorrow to help guide us. And on behalf of my entire staff here at Michigan Works Southeast, we want to say thank you, congratulations, and have a wonderful evening.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Robinson. Business Service Manager with Michigan Works Southeast. Chances are there's a visitor too, likely more in the audience tonight, that we have had the pleasure of working with over the years. Thank you. We truly value your partnership. Award winners, please take a moment to thank your employers for nominating you for this distinguished award. It's your hard work, dedication, and leadership is why you have earned this achievement. However, the support from your employer is the reason you are here tonight. Employers in the room, please continue to recognize the talent you have. And please keep taking the time to celebrate their aspirational leadership within your organization. I applaud you for doing so. And please remember, Michigan Works Southeast has a skilled team of business service coordinators dedicated to serving and supporting businesses within our region. So when you're done celebrating your amazing team members here tonight, please contact us by visiting www.mwse.org and click on the Contact Us page. Thank you and congratulations to the award winners tonight. Awesome job.
Hello everyone, I'm Angela Watkins, Service Center Manager at Michigan Works Southeast in Jackson. And I'm so happy to have this opportunity to say congratulations and to thank you for all the hard work you have poured in our community. Thank you for your continued dedication to make Jackson a great place to live and work. And I know the past 6 months have been challenging, but just like you, we here at Michigan Works Southeast are still here ready to serve our community at MWSE.org as we partner with Jackson College on Connect with My Congratulations, and thank you for making a difference in the lives of others in our community.
Big thanks to Michigan Works Southeast. Round of applause is one of the major sponsors here today. Thank you to each and every one. It does say here that Donovan will be making some closing remarks, but no, he's shaking his head. He's waving off the sign. He has nothing prepared. That's all right. So, Shelley, are you up for it? Okay. All right. Thank you to Jackson Magazine and RJ Michaels for having me here tonight. Shelley, you can use this microphone if you'd like. If you'd like to wipe it down, I'll wipe it down for you. All right, you got it? All right. Thank you, Shelley.
Yes, thank you. Originally, we had Donovan listed, and that's why he's reading off his script, but it is from me. So, again, I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. It wasn't our normal event, but it was still wonderful to see all of you and to hear the wonderful things that you've been doing for our wonderful community. But basically, this is the end of the evening for us. There are many more magazines, so if you would like any additional copies, they are on the back table. You can take as many as you like. I don't want to carry them back. And also, please pick up that giving guide as well that's back there if you're interested. So thank you all again for coming tonight, and have a great evening. Safe travels home.